In a shocking display of violence, two members of the West Virginia National Guard, who had been stationed in Washington, D.C., were gunned down mere blocks away from the White House. The mayor characterized this incident as a deliberate attack aimed at the service members. President Donald Trump declared that the heinous assault on two National Guard personnel in proximity to the White House underscores the notion that lenient immigration policies represent the single greatest national security threat facing the United States. In custody is Rahmanullah Lakanwal, the individual suspected in the case, who also sustained gunshot wounds that authorities do not consider life-threatening. This 29-year-old, originally from Afghanistan, arrived in the United States in 2021 as part of Operation Allies Welcome, a program initiated by the Biden administration to assist in the evacuation and resettlement of tens of thousands of Afghans following the U.S. exit from Afghanistan. Here's all you need to know. According to accounts, Rahmanullah Lakanwal lingered before turning the corner by the Farragut West Metro Station in northwest D.C., where he unleashed a barrage of gunfire, hitting a female security officer in the chest and then targeting her head. This deranged assailant subsequently aimed at another guard, but a nearby third guard swiftly intervened and subdued him. At the time, the two armed personnel were conducting patrols on the streets when the suspect opened fire. The individual suspected of the shooting is thought to be an Afghan national, as reported by Trump, along with two law enforcement representatives. He arrived in the United States in September 2021, during the tumultuous aftermath of the government's downfall in Kabul, when Americans were desperately working to evacuate individuals amidst the Taliban's rise to power. According to officials, the 29-year-old suspect was involved in Operation Allies Welcome, a program initiated during the Biden administration that facilitated the resettlement of tens of thousands of Afghan nationals following the U.S. exit from Afghanistan. The program successfully relocated approximately 76,000 Afghans to the United States, with a significant number having served as interpreters and translators for American military personnel and diplomats. However, it has come under heavy criticism from Trump, his supporters, congressional Republicans, and various government oversight groups due to shortcomings in the vetting procedures and the pace of the admissions process. Meanwhile, supporters argue that it has provided crucial support to individuals facing threats from the Taliban. Rahmanullah Lakanwal made his way to Bellingham, Washington, located around 127 kilometers north of Seattle, accompanied by his wife and 5 children. Trump referred to Afghanistan as a hellhole on earth, stating that his administration intended to scrutinize all individuals who had entered the U.S. from that country during President Joe Biden's term, a step that had been in the works prior to the recent events. In response, the United States Citizenship and Immigration Services declared that it would halt the processing of all immigration applications from Afghan nationals indefinitely, while it reassessed its security and vetting procedures. Vice President J.D. Vance, writing on social media, criticized Biden for opening the floodgate to unvetted Afghan refugees.